I don't know. He's tough. He's good. He's a good defender. I'm looking at their whole team. It's pretty good. So I haven't thought about the one guy more than the sentimental stuff.
He doesn't have big stats, obviously, but Scott Brooks says he does everything they want.
Yeah, Perk is never going to have big stats. That's not why you have Perk on your team. He just does a lot of other things. I don't know. You can't put a number on, identity or, perception. But there is a number. I don't know what it is, but Perk gives that team that.
And when you see him out there, it seems every year this guy's coming back slimmer than he was the year before.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's eating less.
But yet he's still...
Or better foods.
I think so.
Yeah, hopefully. But, listen, he's a pro. Perk understands the longer you're in this game, you got to keep doing different things to be a better player. He's had a couple knee injuries, and so I'm sure he's probably thinking, take some weight off. It's not going to change who he is. He's a tough guy. He can be skinny, and he's still going to be who he is. The scowl's still going to be there, no matter how much he loses.
And he's talked about just the influence that Kevin has had on him, not only when he was here, but even after he's gone.
Yeah, well, Kevin has an influence on everybody, and I thought he really helped Perk. Not only just as Perk said, on the floor, but off the floor, being a professional. Game preparation. There's nobody better in our league, in my opinion, than Kevin. And now you hear that Perk does the same stuff, and it rubs off. When you have a guy in your locker room like that, then everybody else starts to do it.
Doc, what is it that Ibaka gives them? I mean, everybody talks about Durant.
Yeah, well, they should, by the way. They should,
right.
They should talk a lot about him.
Perfect complementary player.
He's just a good basketball player. Obviously, he's a perfect complementary player for them. I'm always hesitant in calling him a complimentary player. That some way seems not good enough. When you talk about Ibaka, he blocks shots. He rotates on defense. He makes the open shot, which stretches the defense. It's terrific, and especially in the way the game is played now, to have a big, they can make shots past the free throw line, and he does that. I thought that San Antonio series changed when he started making that shot. So he just does a lot of things, and then when you have him and Perk on the floor at the same time roaming around, that's pretty good.
Doc, can you talk about how seamless it seems like the transition Kevin Martin into that squad has been? I mean, Coach Brooks.
We all know this in the league. If you're a scorer, you're a scorer. You're a scorer in the Princeton offense, in the Evanston offense, in the New Trier offense, whatever you want. You're a scorer. I always use that not only with our players, but with my kids all the time. When any of them say, it's tough to score here, I said, put Kobe in any offense in the world, and he's going to score, because that's who he is, and that's who Martin is. What Martin does for them as well is he gets to the foul line a lot, and so did Harden, by the way, but Martin does that too. And when you can get a guard that can get to the foul line, it really allows you to set your defense more than just a jump shot. 2 points on the jump shot is great. 2 points from the foul line is better because you get to set your defense up every single time, and it makes you a better defensive team.
Is Westbrook